Welcome back to episode 4 of the logging series here. This episode, Colin comes back. We tried out the fella buncher. I wanted to try out the fella buncher and see how that worked. And then we used the skidder as well to haul the trees out of the wood, so you can see that behind me. My fellow buncher skills aren't that great. You can see I struggle a little bit, but I think it was fun to try a different piece of equipment. I think ultimately probably gonna end up going back to using the harvesters in the future, but it was still fun to give something different a try. We ended up making a little bit of money this episode. We're up to 129,000, and I believe we started the episode off at about 30,000. So $100,000 this episode is what we made, but you'll see that in the video, so hope you enjoy. I figured I would start off episode 4 here and take back a little bit of the complaining that I've been doing the past three episodes about how bad the game is, the base game. I pulled this log truck in here to load it up after the last episode, and it actually sunk into the mud and actually did what I would think it would do in real life. And although the truck doesn't actually get stuck here, you can see that actually it did get stuck. Wow. Do you ever have that happen, Colin?
Oh yeah, several times. That we were playing on that backcountry map there when we had the landing. I got stuck in it many times.
I wonder if I'm actually stuck or if the trailer's just backed up on something. Because I'm fine on flat
No,
ground.
it's the truck usually bottoms out.
Yep, I'm gonna need to be pushed out of here. But either way, and I kind of would expect that in a real life scenario here, it actually sinks into the ground and gets stuck in the mud. So don't rip my. Whoa.
No promises.
Yeah, don't rip the wiring out of my taillights.
Oh, we're gonna do this a different way.
There we go.
Not non-conventional. We gotta test your tie downs before you go out on the road.
Yep. Yeah, make sure they're DOT approved.
Yeah, if it can't hold on to the truck, then it shouldn't be going.
So I figured we'd just keep going on the road here anyway. I was gonna do something different. I meant to get a skidder over here before we started recording, but can always go.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Are we gonna haul these logs in first, or do you?
No,
It?
yeah, we can haul
Or
those
do you
in
want to take
now.
out a loan?
Oh yeah, I didn't even give that a thought. We don't have.
Let me.
That might be just enough. That load
We're
there.
poor.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might need the. We'll see. The FDR skidder's 90 grand.
Oh, I thought it was 75 for some reason. Oh yeah, 90.
Inflation.
Yep.
4 years ago, it might have been 75.
Even 90, I don't think is real life prices. Probably more like 300.
No, not considering not not considering the price of the 948L that's in the it's in the store above it.
Maybe we'll have to cut some more trees with the regular harvester, so we can get enough cash to buy a skidder.
Well, that's a predicament.
What happened?
I may have unloaded the logs to the wrong side of the trailer. Yep, I did. Try this again.
Oh, we got some money.
Yep, working on that. Slowly but surely. There we go. Somebody didn't leave me a piece of equipment down here to unload these with, so I have to do it by hand.
Usually I just pull up right on the side of the sell point there and sell them.
Well, the problem I'm in is it all unloaded wrong side of the truck.
Yeah.
And out of range for that option. Now I have to do it the hard way. We're gonna be just short with this load.
Yeah, usually they're about 50,000 is a full trailer load of logs, so I'll switch over to the harvester head here and we can cut a few more trees. There's probably enough logs on the landing there. Plus, if we get a few more.
Oh, that load that's on the landing will be more than enough to do what we need to do.
Maybe I'll keep cutting with the.
We only need $1,000 or so.
Yep, I'll keep cutting with the fella buncher then and start building the road in.
Yeah, I'll haul. I'll keep hauling in there and I'll drag that skidder back with me. Anyways, maybe in the off-camera scenes we can go try out that evergreen forest map, see how we like it.
Yeah.
I messed around with it a little bit, and I didn't find much of the clipping into the ground issue that we're fighting backcountry. So
yeah.
But the map itself seems pretty decent maps.
You know what I was wondering?
Do some off-camera stuff on that.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking with that backcountry map, maybe one of the reasons why the trees are sticking into the ground, a lot of people on that backcountry map, it looks like they play with like mining equipment. Like it's, you know how you were talking, I can't remember what it was, but
right.
And there's like
there's a couple of mine locations, and
they set it up so that if you have an excavator and you go to dig something, maybe the bucket digs into the ground a little bit.
And you're wondering if maybe it's a graphical issue because of it.
Well, yeah, that like the map is designed for stuff to fall into the ground a little bit because they want you to be able to run a bucket in or whatever. So,
right. You know what I was thinking about? Get one of them winch plates and put it on the front of that fence, and then park it on the other side of the road so that when we back in here and get stuck, we can winch out.
yep.
It doesn't seem to be getting too terribly stuck in here when I backed it.
I wonder if it's because it sinks
Also,
it's sunk into the mud there, and then right on the gravel lip, like where it switches from mud to gravel, the trailer rides up on that, and then that's where it bottoms out.
Maybe.
Come on. About to flip my machine over here. I can't tell what's happening.
One thing I don't like about this trailer is how short the turning rate. I like that longer the timber trailer. Doesn't carry the logs very well.
Yep.
Not with configuration that it's in. 6-meter stuff just doesn't quite fit right. Oh boy. This should be enough to get us over the lip there for getter. I didn't take a full load. It took probably about a half load.
Yep. It looks like we only need a few thousand anyway, so.
Yeah, that's why I only brought a half load in. So necessarily need it. Go. I'd love to test out that 948 on. I have 325,000 watt test on. Per work days 900. You know what? Fuck it. Really? Sir, would you mind giving me some financing abilities here?
Let's see. I thought I already promoted you to farm manager here, but
Apparently you did not. Alright. So, I'm going to lease this. Only because not 100% sure how this is going to go.
What is it?
Figured. Cool. I said we're going to lease the skidder for now. Only $4,500 to lease as a trial run. See how it goes.
Oh, did you get the base game one?
No. I did the FDR mod.
Oh, okay.
But instead of spending $90,000 on a it might not work, I spent $4,500. So if it does work, we can buy it later.
Yep. Well, I got I got a few bunches together here for you. So
There. Trying to remember how I have my controls set up for this stuff. All right. Make our way back.
one problem I have with the fellow buncher here is getting the trees to fall down without colliding with other trees.
Yeah, that is one thing that was kind of difficult, especially on the backcountry map where everything was so dense. I do feel like trying to drop trees was a bit of a nuisance sometimes. And then Curtis will stop production on his house long enough to come and do an episode with us sometime. He texted me the other day saying he got it set up.
Yeah. I don't know. He said the other day that the problem he's having is, I mean, he's done a lot of work to it, but he feels no satisfaction in any of it. Like, it's come a long way, but he just wants to keep going because he feels like he hasn't done anything. Like,
He's not far enough with it.
Yeah. Essentially.
Oops, I missed the turn. Yeah, I feel like there's always a part of you that's in that sense where you really don't find much satisfaction until it's done, you know? So you can finally step away from it and, live.
Yeah. So, he's
because when you look at it that way, it's always going to be a project. You're always going to have to come back.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're just going to carry the.
You got are you out here yet with the skidder?
Yeah, I just grabbed a load with them, and of course I grabbed them too far back, so I'm carrying them instead of dragging them. There we go. That's better. The only thing I have against the skidder, head doesn't float, doesn't articulate, float.
I think it does. I think the actual problem is the trees themselves don't turn.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, it is rotating on its own. I guess that's behaving a little bit better. The problem I'm having is like dragging them down the side hill. Road goes, dragging them down the side hill is causing the issue. because they were dragging sideways. Happening.
Yeah.
I mean, the skidder seems to behave well, so keep running it.
Yeah, it actually goes pretty quick. The fella buncher. I got 5 trees right in the head.
Problem we're gonna run into is I'm gonna be dragging the damn thing so far. It's gonna take me forever to get back.
Yeah.
Almost have to get in and put a road in here and be able to pull back here.
Eventually, maybe. Once we get to...
Especially when we start pulling that hill.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Maybe once we get to the base of the mountain, we can do something a little different here. I wanted to see how the...
Ah, you couldn't have faced them the right way, huh?
Oh, they're facing the right way.
All but one.
Which one? No, they should all be good.
Really? Who cuts a tree down like that?
What? Which one? Oh, that one. Yeah.
The stump, the 2-foot stump. I just backed into it. See it?
Yeah. I don't know what happened with that one. Whoa.
My perspective was off. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But no, it does definitely seem to pull him well. Yeah, go for it. It seems to pull him really well, actually. Oh my axe go? My axe.
The trees are like drifting around the corners.
Well, that's what I was saying. Was they don't flow very. They definitely slide a lot.
Yeah.
They definitely seem to they flow a lot better than some of the base games. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. Don't ask.
Messing with a fella buncher.
God, these trees are... No, actually, that tree that was facing the wrong way, I just picked up, stuck in the ground. So I cut the top off of it, and the top fell through the map. Trees are definitely a lot heavier in the game. You gotta be really slow while moving them with hand. Even the short one, after they're diced up. I think a cool mod would be a limmer.
Like for the landing, you mean?
Yeah, once you get them up there, that way you can run full length. Without having to chop the length off.
Yeah, we'll have to get a processor for over there. Yeah, I'll let you take this one. I want to see what it looks like from the outside.
I did notice one thing, which is more or less just a graphical thing, but the tires on the skidder don't seem to be synced up with motion. It's got like a sliding motion, an effect. Just something I noticed when moving it around. The machine moves, but the tires don't move at the same speed the machine is.
Yeah. I'll have to pay attention. I didn't notice that myself.
I only noticed it because when I was backing it off the trailer, it just looked weird.
Let me, let's see here. I don't know which way I like going better. If I like using the skidder and the fella buncher, or if I like using the forwarder.
I feel like if the forwarder had better suspension, I feel like
Yeah, it is a little odd.
I mean everything else got decent, decent suspension. Hey, the forwarder of all things doesn't.
I just
I do feel like running the harvester head definitely takes out a process that we've got to do, get them out to the mill. But
yeah, I'm I just accidentally switched myself to the forwarder. I broke immersion.
oops, shame on you.
I'm gonna grab that processor head and I can put it on the log loader that we have out here and process these trees so that way we can keep up with the mess a little bit here.
Yeah, I was gonna pull this bunch in and do that, but
Whoops.
like I said, these do seem to travel relatively well behind the skidder.
Yeah, I mean, all
I've
things
grabbed
considered.
one log too far back. I got one log that's far that I've grabbed too far back, and it swing to the right.
All things considered, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
This tree's stuck in the ground. Good.
Yeah, the one in the middle of the trail.
Yeah. I was just trying to push it down through the map here.
Saw that when I came back. Oh. Again. Aww. Lost connection.
Oh, you lagged out.
Huh?
You lagged out. Oh yeah, you left the game. Wonder what happened with that.
Yeah, and go figure. We were recording too.
That's the first time. Either one of us has really lagged out. I think of a game here.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I wish there was a non-invasive or non-invasive version of that thinking screen or something, like a message on the side of the screen or something that comes up.
Yeah.
But I guess with that being said, can't the two sides of the service are trying to communicate and they gotta be still or something. I guess that graphics, the thing that I was talking about with the tires, I guess it's on pretty much anything because even the Komatsu harvester's doing it.
Oh, really? You're gonna start cutting up the.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get them loaded into a good area here at least.
Jesus. It's funny to see the how much the frame rates drop when you got a bunch of logs around.
Right. How bad does it dive for you?
I went from about 90 to 60.
Oh, gee.
Whoa.
You threw one at me. Uh-oh. This is gonna get messy. I've grabbed a log from under the pile. Yep. I saw that coming. I've noticed tuned the log length down a little bit on some of them, where they're not all so freakishly long.
The tree length. The total tree
Yeah.
length you're saying.
Like this like this lodge pole that I just grabbed has got several quite a bit longer than the rest.
Yeah.
The majority of the trees do. Oh, uh-oh.
Is that
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We might have had a little bit of a glitch here. I grabbed one tree and two come with it. Oh, okay. Oops. And this doesn't seem to be too bad of a process,
No, but I think you're right.
but it is obviously an extra step.
It does add extra steps. I'm trying to think. Like you said, uh, you need a something other than an actual harvester like that out here to process the
Yeah.
trees.
Well, and a third person too would definitely would add to the efficiency anyway of it.
Yeah, because somebody could have been out here processing.
Processing them as we were pulling them.
Yep.
Yeah. Lodgepole ones definitely are quite a bit heavier than the rest.
You know what? I was watching a video, and one of the nice things about this map is the fact that the trees are different. Like, I feel like it does make a big difference.
Yeah.
The fact that they just they kind of roll a little bit versus the
Yeah. No, they definitely, like I said, they definitely do behave a lot different.
but
Better, for instance, better as a matter of fact. But
he said that you can just take, like, if you open up the script, and you have more experience with this than I do. I have not done any of it, any experimenting like this myself, but he said you could just copy all the tree values, like the weights and
yeah,
whatever, and
yeah.
paste them into whatever map you're playing on, and then all the trees on whatever map will behave like these ones do.
Huh.
One other thing about doing all this in the woods is it kind of keeps all the shrapnel out there, all the little tops and stuff. You don't have to worry about.
Right. Yeah, the tops are kind of aggravating to deal with. Be nice if it would just delete the last, like, 6 feet of the damn log.
Whoops.
Huh, that works. Just sling it into the pile.
Yeah, I kept seeing videos of the that truck you were waiting for. I kept seeing videos of it.
Yeah.
I figured it would have been out by now. Yeah.
I know. Like I said, I thought they were in final testing. Apparently, the guy's still. He keeps posting. He keeps doing live stream, but they're getting the paint scheme stuff done now. So I'm hoping that they'll send it into Giants here. But the problem is, Giants has got over. I think they said like 1,500 mods in testing as of like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's.
I think DJ Goham, I think, posted a video somewhere around the 20th. He said there's like 1,500 mods in testing. Oh boy, that TLX Phoenix comes out and goes into the testing phase. Giants, it's gonna be quite a while before that thing actually makes it
Yeah.
out. I can't wait till it comes out, but it's gonna be a while.
You pulling that log truck in?
Yeah. Lagging. Get ready for something exciting to happen. I'm trying. It kept moving. Probably want me to pull forward a little bit, I assume.
Nah, that's fine. Some of these logs are pretty not straight. That's the only issue. Oh, you know what? That's why I pulled in before. We'll see. I'll try to load it like this. Might have to spin the truck around because the logs, anytime I vibrate the trailer, they slide out the back.
Oh, I get you. That log was hanging out as you were loading it.
Yeah. That one I know is a problem. But I can probably keep butting them up as I'm going here.
I'll flip it.
I was trying to remember why I pulled in last time, but whoa.
Oops. Sorry.
It's weird.
Trying to undo the tension.
Sometimes I can't remember what I was gonna say. Other than I keep fucking up the trailer here. Imagine if this was a real trailer, it would just be beat to hell.
Oh, yeah, all the sides would have been just folded in on itself. I was just getting ready to say the joysticks seem to be helping you or treating you pretty well.
Is that sarcasm or is that?
No. Like actually, like it seems to be, rather than being able to do one function at a time.
Oh yeah.
Are actually able to move, articulate, twist, and swing all at the same time.
Oh yeah.
It seems they actually seem to be able to mean the way it's meant to move. Minus this part.
Yeah, when you get it logs all. Definitely they definitely help for sure. They take a little bit of getting used to it. It's it is tough when you don't feel the, like, I'm sure in a real machine you would feel the feedback of running into the stake there with the
or the whole truck.
yeah. but no, it
well, like we were talking about last time. There's no feedback, so you don't necessarily feel the hitting the ground or whatever the case may be. So it definitely makes it a lot more difficult. Digital stuff, compared to running the stuff on real life.
yeah.
Not to mention your lack of depth perception, but not due to the computer monitor.
Yeah, I'd like to see if there's like a VR mod for this. and I could hook my
Oh God,
Oculus Quest up.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine this game in VR.
You probably get sick, but
Imagine like imagine like an actual wheel and having the joysticks, like the full blown immersion in the game.
yeah, you'd
That
get.
VR screen into the into the cab and driving down the road with a wheel, and then like I said, in the loader you're swinging around in the. You probably would get motion sickness get bad.
This little log here is really causing me some grief. There we go.
But like I said, I mean, I do feel like it would be really cool to have a VR setup for being able to sit there and drive the truck. It would be really cool. American Truck Simulator VR.
Yeah, I don't see many people doing that, playing these games in VR.
I don't think they actually have some. Not yet, anyway.
No, I know that I haven't.
I almost feel like there's too much going on with it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody play VR, but it really. I don't think it would take much for somebody to build a mod for it, because literally all it is a. You're looking through the VR goggles, and when you look around, it's just like
In first person, essentially.
yeah, it's just like looking around in first person. You're just moving the joystick around to look around. So
All right. It would be cool though.
I don't know that it would help the depth perception any, but
I don't know. Kind of hard to judge, I guess, at that point.
almost there. Once I get this trailer loaded, we'll probably.
You know what I think? You know what I think might be our hang up here?
What's that?
I don't know if it's so much the trailer or the truck. I think it's the trailer hitch back of the truck.
Oh, it could be.
That trailer hitch there that's on the back of it. I wonder if it isn't that that's around.
That's a good possibility.
Go into town. Go back to the thing there. See if I can remove that. I mean, I doubt it's gonna cause that much of a problem. But
Some of these trees are just, or these logs are in the ground too for some reason.
oh, are they?
Looks like it. I'll put this last load here on and
See if I can get out of here afterwards.
yep.
Nice.
See, that's
Real nice.
that's where
Oh, that's gone.
I fell through the world.
Yeah, it disappeared.
That's where depth perception really gets me because I can't. I mean, I could have turned my viewpoint right, but and kind of see, but I thought I was good. I'll call that for now. That this stuff here is, we'll just straighten out and get the next
Yeah.
one.
I'd love to go into like be able to like clip through the ground and go look and see how many trees are really under the world.
Jesus, that was a little dangerous here. You almost rolled the truck over.
I was thinking about that. I was wondering if that was going to have to turn into a bloopers reel. Unfortunately, that would have probably had to be the end of the episode right there. The truck tipping over.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll go back to using the harvester and the forwarder in the next episode to continue on.
Yeah, I mean it is a cool aspect to be considered because it actually does behave pretty well. But it is, like I said, for two people, it is kind of a chore to have to run it and then have to process everything, then load it afterwards.
Yep.
But I mean, if Curtis will come on and play, then maybe we can make the processing or make the Feller Buncher getter thing work.
Yep.
Because once the truck was loaded, he could run it in, and while we bring more logs out. Ah man, almost dumped them in the bunks. So close. Hey, we made it over 100 grand.
Wow.
Hey, alt worked. Sorry, forgot the $4 piece.
I don't know if you
Just out of the frame.
I don't know if you watched the first episode, but I changed the graphic settings on my computer from the previous recording, so I'm curious how it's going to look
Oh, yep.
this time around. But
I wonder if that's why you're wondering if that's why the frame rate was acting like it was.
it could be. I'm actually only getting 70 right now, so it could be something else. It could be because we have so many machines here, actually.
Yeah.
So many machines. In
Did
this area.
did you up the graphic settings? Or did you lower them?
Some of both actually, and
Oh, okay.
it actually boosted my frame rate from what it was. So pretty much, it's at high settings on most things, except for the view distance is turned way down, essentially.
Yeah.
But where you're in the woods here,
Try and help with your process.
yeah,
Well, yeah, once you're in the woods, you're not looking very far anyway.
yeah. So I guess that'll wrap it up for episode 4.